Also heute ist der zweite Tag auf der PDAC 2017. Wir sind heute mit einem sehr interessanten Unternehmen hier. Das ist PGE, Group 10 Medals. Hier ist Michael Rowley und er wird uns jetzt mal erzählen, was sich bei dem Unternehmen getan hat, und das ist einiges. Welcome, Michael. It's good having you here. Please just shortly introduce yourself to our readers so they know who they're talking to.
Thank you, Bjorn. Glad to be here. Name is Michael Rowley. I'm president of Group 10 Metals. We trade on the Toronto Venture Exchange as PGE and in Frankfurt as 5D32.
And what is your track record so far? What have you been doing in a couple of last years?
The focus for the past few years has been building a significant asset base of quality projects in distressed market conditions. So we've built a terrific land position around the Wellgreen platinum nickel deposit in the Yukon, and also a gold position in Ontario. We're very proud of both of those. And we just recently completed a $2 million raise in order to let us get to work on those assets.
That's certainly something we want to hear about, but also, well, the Group 10 was one of the companies that had its problems with the downturn in the commodity cycle. Can you please tell us how you weathered this and how you came to be in the position now with the capital raising and ready to go?
Certainly. Well, it was, as your listeners will know, a historic downturn and a very hard time. We made it through by running a tight ship and acquiring good assets at a good time. We do what we have to do to get through. And we're here now to tell the story. It's tremendous.
Okay, thank you. So, as you said, you've just raised some money. 2 million, you say?
1.96 million.
1.96 million. So that is you all cashed up. Please tell us a bit about your projects. I think the location of both of the projects is pretty terrific. Can you tell a bit more about that and what you've done so far?
Certainly. The flagship project is definitely the Wellgreen area material, where we have the premier land position in the Kluane ultramafic belt. We see world-scale potential in terms of size and grade in those rocks in the Kluane belt. Wellgreen, I think, is just the beginning. They've done great work. It's more than 19 million ounces of platinum equivalent and 10 billion pounds of copper and nickel. And they're doing great work. That's just the beginning for the belt. We see terrific potential in our properties. We have over 240 square kilometers adjoining them, and then farther south in the same rocks. That's a big part of our story. That'll be our flagship going forward, and we expect that to be the focus. In Ontario, we have a significant land position in the Rainy River Gold Belt, also very good area for high-grade gold. We adjoin First Mining Finance and their Goldland project, and they adjoin Treasury just down the same belt. We're all in the same rocks. Together, they are about 6 million ounces of high-grade gold, and we see very good potential in our ground for more of the same.
So now you're cashed out. What are your plans for these projects? What are you planning to do this year? I think you have some old drill results coming still. Can you tell us a bit more what that came from and what you're going to do in the future?
Yeah, 2016 obviously was limited by capital. We did do some small exploration programs, and those results are coming out shortly, both in the Yukon and in Ontario. We did a small drill program on the Moretti showing of the Black Lake project. Now that we've actually got greater means to work with the recent raise, we expect to do much more work this year, and then of course larger raises and more work, promotion of results, and move forward.
Okay, so let's say where would you like to be at the end of this year, or say 12 months from now?
I think we would have certainly advanced the project significantly, both in the Yukon and in Ontario. We may well divest the Ontario asset to focus in the Yukon, and we have interest from some very promising buyers for that. I think that would give us good exposure to the gold market, and let us focus on the world-class potential of the Kluane belt in the Wellgreen. So we would be advancing those those projects in the Yukon to drill stacks and get working.
Okay. So do you think, in your personal opinion, that now would be a good time for our viewers and potential investors to have a look at Group 10?
It's a very good time. We're only 36 million shares out. We're cashed up. We have assets that we expect to divest, and we have terrific projects and some good news flow. Some other surprises coming down the pipe as well.
Certainly good to hear that. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Danke.